paranormal activity. Ghosts, UFOs, strange lights, and other unexplainable sightings have been reported for thousands of years. Called crazy, delusional, psycho, and there have even been souls that were persecuted and even put to death for speaking out as to what they have witnessed. A steady flow of countless of eyewitness reports have been recorded from the time man first laid paint to stone to the present day, and there is no sign of these paranormal reports slowing down any time soon. What are people seeing? What are those strange lights in the night sky? How do you explain bodiless voices and apparitions that appear and dissipate before your very eyes? Are there really aliens from planets that are light years away? Are ghosts real? There are many theories, some more plausible than others. However, there may be a theory that will tie most of these paranormal activities together, and if true, answer the question, what was that? Imagine, if you will, the year is 1898. Nighttime in the Arizona Sonora Desert. A group of cowboys sitting around the chuck wagon eating their beans, reminiscing about a hard day's past, driving cattle to their Tucson destination, when one cowboy looks up at the clear starry night sky and says, "Wonder if man will ever get to the moon." The others just laughed and called him crazy, and one yelled out, "Get a rope." What was so crazy about that statement? Why did the others laugh at him? Fast forward to the present day, a question like that would only be laughed at because man has already been to the moon. Think of what mankind has accomplished in just the past 50 years. Airplanes, televisions, smartphones, internet, even put a rover on the planet Mars. Probes on meteors, and have thousands of satellites in geo-orbit in the Clark Belt, all of which would be considered fantasy just 100 years ago. Knowledge has certainly increased within the past 50 years, almost beyond imagination. In fact, according to research studies, the total store of human knowledge is now doubling every 8 years. So just think of what the human race would have accomplished in the next 100 years, or even the next 500 years. What we laugh at today may not be so funny in the next few generations. So the UFOs, ghosts, and other paranormal activities that we witness and speak of today, would it be too far-fetched to say that just maybe we caught a glimpse of our own future? If we could put a man on the moon and send probes to the outer planets, would it not be plausible to suggest that in 500 years mankind invents some sort of a time machine and travels back in time? Maybe the UFOs that we see today are a class field trip, if you will, a field trip to the past or our present from the future, and somehow we caught a glimpse of this time machine. Or maybe the future does not need a physical time machine, but can take a field trip by way of teleportation, using a space wormhole or a quantum non-locality. But why have we not been able to make contact with our visitors from the future who may be visiting us? The answer is simple. If they are smart enough to time travel, they would be smart enough to know not to make contact in any way, for it would change the future, and by changing the future, they would get trapped in a plethora of paradoxes and multiple universes that will destroy the fabric of the universe, and as a result, destroy them. The Cachination theory has been shared with you today for your consideration. You may find it strange, and even call it crazy, but what will they be saying about this theory in the future? Only time will tell.